Okay. Sorry about that. So, I was just wearing my face mask so you guys can see how cute I looked with it on. That was it. Not like protecting myself inside my house. It just went with my outfit. So I was like, cool beans. Keep it casual. No, I was reading this article about, Italian manufacturers and how 40% of the global luxury goods is produced from Italy. So I thought that was pretty interesting, and reading about how they're actually having an investment group, if you guys are interested. It's called Intesa San Paolo. So Gucci actually recently invested and announced the partnership. Actually, I should say they announced a partnership with the Italian banking group. So if you guys are trying to save, the luxury goods, then maybe that's something you guys can. Oh my gosh, what is on my face? Maybe that's something you guys can look into. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, really, who needs luxury goods when you got Walmart, Gap. Actually, Gap is more luxury, middle class citizen. But I don't know. I don't think that. If the pandemic wasn't going on and everybody really needed to focus on like fanciful, bull crap all day, fine, save the goods. But otherwise, why don't you Americans who want stuff to be American made learn how to make something luxury worthy, and then that way, we don't need it. Or just, stop buying crap for no reason. I like Thrift Town. Yeah. Anyways, make myself laugh. I don't know if you're laughing, but I'm laughing. Yeah. Now, other than that, I hope you guys have been well during this pandemic. It's been hard on all of us. We've, had to either start going back to work, had to start, that federal aid is about to end for a lot of people, July 25th actually, so that's in 3 days. I don't know what to tell you people at this point. That's rough. I've even started to go back to work and stuff, so, but I'm having fun with my job. So, as you guys know, I be cooking. Oh my gosh, I be cooking and stuff, and making fried chicken. Be done with that. But anyways, I was reading this article about Mr. Wonderful. I don't know if you guys watch Shark Tank. And Mr. Wonderful, Kevin O'Leary, sat there and said some of his Shark Tank firms may fail, but DC must end coronavirus aid. So I was reading the article about what he was saying and things like that. And I thought to myself, this is exactly why people should not just bank their futures and put them in the hands of other people. And other people, I mean, shows like Shark Tank, the lottery, whatever else. Some people spend, a lifetime. Why are there two fruit flies in here? Some people spend. Oh, that's my screen. I'm like, what is that? Some people spend, you could potentially spend like $100,000 over your lifetime on lottery tickets. You shouldn't just bank your stuff on that. If you guys do not watch A-Lux, you need to watch A-Lux. I listen and watch A-Lux. I'm suggesting that you guys do it too. It's something that you should really stop doing. You have to work to invest in yourself. Okay, because at this point, what happens is that people like Shark Tank, Kevin O'Leary, have clearly stated that he's like, there is a new America emerging, and the only way to feel that out is to let the market do it. The Shark Tank investor said on Squawk Box, okay? He also said, why do I want to pour government money, my money as a taxpayer, into businesses that are not going to survive? He added. So this is the thing. You go on Shark Tank. You think that you're going to be, getting this capital to make your business run. A lot of times Shark Tank inventions either are not as well or good as they seem to be, or they're, a little squandering motion, right? But you're still having this big guy who's gonna give you this money. It's almost like to me, I might be wrong, but it's like a loan shark, I feel like, okay? And what they're gonna do is, they're gonna give you this money until they're tired of giving you this money. And then they're gonna say, well, I either want you to pay it all back or they're just gonna leave you in the dust. And what he's doing is that, the businesses that are already failing, he's not trying to invest more money into them. It's like, well, I invested in you, you failed. I'm not gonna continue to pour money into you, which he has the right to do. And he is right in the aspect that technically, with this coronavirus situation, it's a pandemic. It was supposed to be changing up and shifting things. I personally believe that HIV, AIDS, all that stuff, this is all man-made viruses and bullcrap. This one just happened to get out of control, and they're having to pick up the pieces and stuff. And the stock market may or may not be affected by it. Whatever else may or may not be affected by it. Companies. As you see, this is not just something that they were able to contain. This is something that's going to the rich people, the poor people, the luxury people, the people that you don't even see people, the homeless people. I mean, literally, I've seen like 3 or 4 homeless people wearing face masks. I'm like thinking to myself, dang. Okay? And they're normally the ones least concerned with what's going on in the world. So, I mean, that's how much it's gotten. I don't blame him for not pouring his money, but I am sitting up there making this video to tell you guys that, hey, wake up. Try to invest in yourself. I tell you, because at the end of the day, there are going to be people like this fella, okay? There's going to be people like this fella who aren't bad people. They're not crooks. They're not anything. They're money-making people who make key points, such as what he said that he felt like he was living by. And they may or may not affect you. Anytime the big boss makes a decision, it affects all the little workers somehow, okay? And if you don't want your life to continue to be ran by someone else, dictated by someone else or the government, or having to be under such a policy that, it's like, well, I guess this was a good run, but I gotta do something else. If you don't want to don't leave your fate in the hands of someone else if you can help it. Try to get and obtain ownership of your life. Invest in yourself. Save your money. Try to, find something new. We can't all have great Shark Tank ideas, but get that stuff done yourself. And if it's something where, you've done everything that you possibly could, and, it just didn't work out, then let it be that. At least you spent your time going after something that was worthwhile and stuff, because that's really all life is about spending your time wisely, going after things that pique our interest, that are worthwhile to us. So don't make your life debtful or government ran or, in the hands of Kevin O'Leary or any of the Shark Tank investors. Try to make something happen for yourself in which you say, you know what, even if I win, lose, or draw, I did it. And that's period. Because crap like pandemics hit the fan, and then, people have to be left to pick up the pieces, and all those little Shark Tank ideas, all those little crummy things that nobody really cares about, people really aren't gonna buy, but, seem to be a popular thing for like 2 months, it's all gonna go down the toilet. Try to get you into something that's worthwhile, something that's meaningful, something that actually will help and stuff. Because really, when all of us are owning our own businesses and stuff like that, we're all going to be supporting each other. And that's what we're supposed to do anyway, guys. Small businesses are supposed to come up. Like he said, brand new America is emerging. There's going to be a whole bunch of new crap that's going to start coming once this pandemic is over. They're going to start shoving new TVs and new this and new that all up in our faces. They're going to start telling us that you need a certain type of medicine. Don't drink orange juice. And they're already doing that. All I'm saying is, he's a big shark guy. He's free to make the decisions and things that see fit for his business and his life. I'm saying to you guys, do the same for yourselves. Do the things that make sense for yourself and put the wheel in your hands. Drive your own car. Steer your own ship. I know I be sitting there bringing up these topics, and it's like, how did she get that from that? That's how my brain works. That's how my brain works. I see something, I see an article, and stuff, just like my last video that I made about Megan Thee Stallion. Like, I see certain things and my brain goes to something else. But that's why you guys come to this channel, is to get those, like, Is she on topic? Does she know what she's talking about? Does it make sense? Probably not. But I know what is effective for a life. I know what stresses me out. I know what I can't handle and what I can't take. I know when I look at certain things, this is what goes on in my mind. And I think to myself, doggone it, like, can we catch a clue, please? That's how my brain works. So if you like my material, you want to keep hearing me rant about stuff for about 10 minutes of your life, maybe give you some inspiration, which I try to do in every video, then please keep coming back to my channel. Check out some more of my videos. They're getting better. I'm starting to do little stuff. And if you are an artist or a designer or an influencer at any point, you are free to email me, message me. I'm more than welcome to answer any of those questions. And maybe even if your material is worthy, I'll put it on my page. All right? So until next time, guys, thank you for E-Love, she said. And I'll see you next time.